Have you ever wondered why some people seem to unlock incredible success, while others, who dream just as big, find themselves stuck? We often hear that your thoughts create your reality, a principle championed by legends like Elon Musk and philosophies like Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. But if it's that simple, why isn't everyone living their dream life? The missing piece isn't just about thinking positively. It's about a fundamental shift in identity. Today, we're going to explore a powerful story that reveals this exact shift. We'll uncover a simple but profound secret that separates those who wait from those who create. Plus, we'll pick up some valuable English vocabulary along the way. Stick around until the end. This insight might just change the way you see your own potential. Our story begins in the heart of a bustling train station. For years, this was the domain of a man who saw himself as a beggar. His days followed a familiar rhythm: outstretched hand, hopeful eyes, surviving on the spare change of passing travelers. One afternoon, his routine was interrupted. A man stepped onto the platform. Not just any passenger, but someone who carried an air of purpose and success. His demeanor wasn't just about the clothes he wore. It was about the confidence he radiated. Seeing an opportunity, the beggar made his approach. "Sir, could you spare some change?" Instead of reaching for his wallet, the businessman met his gaze and asked a question that would echo for days to come. "Tell me, do you only ever take? Or do you also find ways to give?" The beggar was taken aback. "Give? But I have nothing to give. This is how I survive." The businessman offered a gentle but firm smile. "That's the core of the issue, isn't it? I operate on a principle of exchange. I provide value and in return I receive value. If you believe you have nothing to offer the world, then the world has no reason to offer you anything in return." With that, he turned and boarded his train, leaving the beggar not with anger, but with an unsettling new thought. For the next 2 days, the beggar barely begged. He was consumed by that single, piercing question. "What do I have to give?" He felt utterly empty. But as he sat pondering, his eyes landed on a cluster of wildflowers, stubbornly beautiful between the cracks of the concrete. In that moment, an idea sparked. The next day, he returned to his spot, but he was different. In one hand, he held his humble cup. In the other, a small bouquet of those very wildflowers. When a commuter dropped a coin in his cup, he smiled and handed them a flower. The reaction was immediate. People didn't just give. They connected. They smiled. They thanked him. He wasn't just a fixture anymore. He was a person offering a moment of beauty. And he noticed a fascinating pattern. His sales were highest when his inventory was full. The evidence was undeniable. He was no longer receiving charity. He was conducting transactions. Weeks later, fate brought the businessman back through the station. This time, the flower seller, because that's what he was now, approached him confidently. "Sir, today I have something to offer. A flower for your generosity." The businessman's smile was one of genuine recognition. He completed the exchange and said, "You see, now you are not a beggar. You are a merchant." That phrase, "you are a merchant," lit a final fuse. It wasn't just a change of action. It was a change of state. I am not a beggar. I am a businessman. This was the shift in thought that Napoleon Hill described. He made a decision. He left the station that day, not as a man fleeing his past, but as a man building his future. 6 months later, in that very same station, 2 successful men met. After a warm handshake, one looked puzzled. "You seem familiar," the businessman said. "I am," the other replied. "The last time we spoke, you called me a merchant." Recognition dawned. The beggar with the flowers. "I can't believe it." The now flourishing flower shop owner laughed. "You taught me the most valuable lesson I've ever learned. We don't get what we wish for, we get what we provide." I was never truly a beggar. I was just a businessman who hadn't discovered his product yet. The moment I started seeing myself as a giver, my entire world changed. And that is the timeless truth. Your life doesn't change when your circumstances change. Your circumstances change when your identity changes. Stop asking, "What can I get?" and start asking, "What can I become and what can I give?" When you shift your self-perception from someone who needs to someone who provides, you unlock a different level of reality. You stop waiting for luck and start building your own. Your thoughts are the blueprint, but your identity as a contributor is the foundation. If this story resonated with you, give the video a thumbs up. I'd love to hear in the comments. What is one small thing you can start giving or providing today? Share this with someone who needs to hear this message. Thanks for watching. And subscribe my channel Wisdom of Failure. Remember, your potential is limitless. See you in the next video.